everybody!
Welcome back to Family Tanks.
What are we doing today, Zosia?
We'll be... Wait, I don't know.
That was good. I'm going to use that clip. Okay, let's just start this part.
Welcome back to Family Tanks. I'm Zosia here.
I'm Scott, and what are we doing today, Snickerdoodle?
We'll be making our freshwater tank.
That's right, we're putting our freshwater aquarium back together. So we've got the tank, and we built the stand, and now we've got to put our freshwater aquascape back together. So we are going to show some footage of us putting it back together, and we want to hear in the comments what you think about the aquascape. And
Yes.
that's one half of our big aquarium reveal.
Woo, I'm so excited to show you guys.
Right, so leave a comment and make sure to subscribe so you can see future builds. We're going to show the plants grow in, talk about the equipment, and most importantly, the surprise other half of this build.
Oh, so excited. And make sure to follow us on Instagram too.
Absolutely, so take a look and let us know.
Our planet aquascape. I think it looks very fabulous.
I agree, Zosia. I think it came out great. So this is our aquascape, and we're putting it back together on our stand here. And it came out really awesome. So why don't you tell us a little bit about some of what we have in here, Zosia?
So right here we have our big pieces of wood, which we've collected over the years. We've always had these.
That's all mopani wood.
So like we have little plants sitting inside here. I really like this one right here. What is it called?
That is an Anubias nana petite.
The fun name.
Petite.
Right here we have our plants in the back. I like these too. So
Yeah.
we have back plants. And we're
That's
hoping
Bacopa Carolina in the back.
Carolina.
Carolina.
And then, so we're trying like to grow this out like a whole jungle. So it'll be like really cool.
And there's actually some Rotala indica back there as well, but it needs to grow up. I had it in a holding tank while we were doing the animal room build, and it receded some, so it's got to grow back. And do you know the name of these plants on the wood up front here?
Oh, no.
Those are actually
These are my favorites.
two different kinds of Java fern, and they're a little worse for wear right now, but they will rebound.
What about these ones right here, like these little ferns? Right
Yep, that is Pogostigmon in the front, which
Those
will
are
grow.
my favorite plants. I love them.
And then we also have some Scaragani repens over here, which will also grow and fill in. So it doesn't. Wait a minute, what's going on here? We have a Siamese algae eater eating a shrimp.
Oh.
Well, it's nature's way. It's nature's way. Oh, they're all eating a shrimp. Come on, guys, look at guys, I want some shrimp.
And poor shrimp, if it was alive, would be like,
That shrimp is very much not alive. But anyway, we think it came out awesome. And again, this is just the beginning. A lot of these plants are going to grow in and fill in, and we're going to continue the scape.
Yes, we have more plants back here, and we even have snails.
Totally. Zosia, do you think we should run down some of the equipment that we're running on this?
Sure.
Okay, so let's start from the top and work our way down. So we actually have two LED lights.
Oh, right.
These are Beamswork F-Spec lights that you can get off of Amazon. I think
They're
each one
really,
only
really
costs
nice.
about $30 or $40,
Really
and
nice for the price.
they grow plants beautifully. This tank is built out of a standard 40-gallon breeder. We got it at the Petco dollar per gallon sale,
Yes,
didn't we?
that's a great sale.
It's a totally great sale, right? And then what we're running in here now is a little change from what we had before. We've got a canister filter with a overflow, as well as a couple other secrets that we'll get into. So why don't we go beneath the stand here and take a look at some of what we're doing.
Our fancy little doors.
So we're running the Sun 302 canister filter, which is more than enough. It's a really inexpensive filter you can get on Amazon, and frankly, they work awesome. There's no reason to buy anything fancier than that. The lights are, of course, are on a timer, because why is it important to have a timer?
So you don't want too much algae to grow?
Exactly, it helps control the light duration. It also gives a real stable, what they call a circadian rhythm to the animals. That's the day and night cycle.
The shrimp's gone.
And then Zosia, what are these bottles down here?
CO2, right?
Exactly, and what do we put in those bottles to create the CO2?
Yeast.
Yep,
Sugar.
yeast and sugar and water.
Like, basically like parts of a cake.
Exactly, it's basically like cake, or if we're making beer or something.
Oh, so here,
Oh,
this is the Ginny.
that's the secret
It's very
ingredient.
important.
Yes, Jenny likes to get around the aquarium sometimes. But this is a very inexpensive DIY CO2 recipe that you can find literally hundreds of videos on
Yes.
YouTube about.
And, we'll
And
probably
it
do
works
one too.
awesome, but what are they sitting in? This is my secret sauce. This part I think is, at least I haven't seen many other people do
Water?
it. What is this? Yes, but what's special about that water?
Warm?
It's warm, right? So here's the deal. When you do yeast CO2, the problem with that versus the expensive cans or compressed CO2 bottles is that you can't turn it on and off, right? So what you do here is that you let the water get cool at night by putting the heater inside this water bath on a timer. So at night it cools down and it slows down the metabolism of the yeast,
Oh, that's so cool.
and it makes less CO2, right? And then during the day, the heater pops on, the water warms up to about 82 degrees, the yeast starts cooking, and it starts creating much more CO2, and then it runs up an airline tubing, and then I have it going into a power head in the back, and you watch every few seconds, you see it spit some bubbles out, and that is bringing your CO2 level up. And you can see on here in our drop checker, an absolute perfect lime green, about 27 parts per million is what we're running right now.
And also, just if you guys are wondering, down here, it's not really supplies to run the tank, it's just some fish food.
Well, you could call that
I
supplies.
guess you need it to feed your fish.
But let us know in the comments what you think. We are so excited about this build, and we are gonna move on to the second half. Hey Zosia,
What?
should we give them a preview of what the second half is gonna be?
Okay, really fast.
Okay, so this isn't the whole aquarium stand, right? I'm gonna back up. Aha, this is the big aquarium build. This is the other half. And Zosia, why don't you tell us what's gonna be in this matching tank on the side?
I'm so excited about this one.
It's gonna be a reef tank.
Yay!
That's right, so what we've done is we've built a stand that's 6 feet long, and it holds 2 40 breeders, or in the future it could hold a 125 or 150.
Which is really, really cool.
Because it's the same size and it's plenty strong and perfectly matching aquariums, except one is freshwater,
And one is
planted,
saltwater.
sort of Amazon-esque biotype. It's not exact,
This
but
is the
it's
dream to make
close.
like these things, right?
And
Like
over
that.
here, we're gonna have a saltwater reef tank with all the corals and the blue light and the shrimp and the crabs and
And the saltwater fish.
and
I'm so excited.
what kind of fish do you want to put in that one?
Clownfish.
Exactly. So that is gonna be totally rad. So hey, subscribe.
Yes. Follow us on Instagram. Like this videos to see more, and make sure to share with others so you can hear more about this, and they can learn stuff too.
Absolutely. We're so excited to have you along with our build and the exciting things to come. So make sure to like and subscribe, share this video with a friend if they'd be interested, and we'll catch you next time.
Catch you next time.
Bye.